generate. Those kind of things are outcomes. Okay. Impact. Now you have done outcomes also. Impact. So what is the benefit for the society? How will you measure whether it has any impact, for the beneficiary? Then you have to measure it and say that 60% of our people have, given feedback, or 80% are satisfied with it. So you show kind of impact. Okay. All of this is going to go into our new business. Now we have to prepare ourselves to meet these demands. That means you have to not only have the requirements of inputs, which is in terms of infrastructure, material, equipment, instrumentation. Manpower is one most important one. You have to have that also as input. And leadership, you have to provide leadership. Just having manpower, you put a man and a machine, it's not going to automatically happen. What you have to tell what his work is, you have to give them the work objective, and you have to monitor, get the work done, notify it, write it down, all those things. So you have to have the processes, outcomes, you have to write it down. There is a lot of writing work that will happen, that you have to do. Thankfully now we have AI, and with the click of a few buttons, magic can happen. All those things will be written for you, provided you know how to get it written. Okay, you do this, your 1000-page report is ready. It will hardly take 20-25 minutes. Okay.
Prompt engineering.
You have to learn prompt engineering for that. If you learn proper prompt engineering, you can get anything out of AI. Now there is another generation of AI known as RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generator. What is it called?
Retrieval Augmented Generator.
Fantastic, you are still paying attention. Now, Retrieval Augmented Generator means it is also a generator. LLM is a large language model. GPT is a generator. Predicts and then generates. No. Retrieval Augmented Generator means it has general intelligence. GPT-4 or GPT 3.5, Chat GPT. 3.5 is good model, large model. 3.4 is very, very good. It also passes USMLE kind of test, specialist. So it is at the level of doctors. Okay, if you can pass USMLE means of course it's at the doctor's level. Now you can enhance its capacity even more by feeding it additional data to be trained on. Okay, so you have a set of books. You put the books into the RAG, then it gets trained on that specific part. And then the answers that it gives out, or whatever it does, will be much more focused with the data that you have. So you give it 50 or 60 research papers, ask it to do analysis and give you a review of literature. It will do everything for you. Be more critical, less critical. Show some, criticize them on the methodology, criticize them so much on the conclusions. You can give it all kind of stuff so that it criticizes very nicely and gives you. So you tell what you want out of it. I am doing a comparison study, or I am doing a new study. This is my PICO model, and I am looking for this kind of thing. These are earlier studies that have been done. Now tell me, compare in this framework, do this, then it will do all the stuff. RAG becomes much more powerful. Okay, there are some RAGs which we can use to create bots that can answer students. We have done it. Okay, so it will answer all kind of questions for you. I'll show you a demo if we have time. We'll finish this off. Now they want unified elicitation tool. They want to elicit answers from us. They keep asking for the same thing. Different people ask same thing. NR will ask it in one format. Same thing. NAP will ask in different format. Same kind of data. Then we'll have to recompile it into a different format to give it to NAP. Then ICA will come and ask for the same thing. NMC will come and ask for the same thing. It becomes difficult, and all the teachers are quite irritated. They are just IPS people also know it. Getting things out of our doctors is very, very hard. You have to chase them down. You have to pull it. You have to do all kind of stuff. You have to beg. You have to apply all kind of stuff in order to get the data. Correct or not? And those are giving also are, the IPC keeps asking for a certificate which I have lost 10 years ago. Now they are asking, where is the certificate? I don't have it. So they keep asking. So these are all problems. So they are thinking of developing this tool to collect the super set of data from HCI for varied purposes, and it will all go for different places. For upload of new courses, for accreditation, for ranking, for everywhere. And it has an inbuilt process, an inbuilt design for collateral cross-checking. That means they can cross-check one with another. This is what NAP used to do. Actually, there are a lot of places where the data is quite related. So you can find out whether one data is valid by looking at the other data. Corroborating kind of evidences and all were there. This is what consultants usually say, that if you have to answer in this way, you have to answer some other question in a particular way. Otherwise, corroborative evidence will be lost and you may not get the full marks. You understand? So now they are doing all that stuff to cross-verify and check authenticity of data and conjugation with it, introduce maximal technology-driven model systems to replace existing manual or hybrid systems when you come. So we have to provide them the raw data, and they will derive all kinds of conclusions from it through a fully automated system. Okay. Right. Now, what's the use? There won't be subjectivity. If it is manual, somebody will be deciding. Here the system decides. So, you can't say there will be objectivity, but there will be some kind of logic to it. Okay, there will be a logical madness, but all will be there. Then it is saying that enhancing transparency and credibility. Right now, transparency is very, very less. Right, that is what is known as a one nation, one data. The details are there. You can go into it. See, this is not very interesting for us right now. Now, one of the things that they have said is please stop the institutions. There is something known as the German model of law enforcement, US model of law enforcement. In the United States, everything is permissible. It's a permissible system. You can do whatever you want, provided it does not contravene any already known law. There are few laws that prohibit you. Okay, don't do this. You don't do that, you can do anything else you want. Okay, that is permissible. So if you do what is not supposed to be done, the justice system is swift. It immediately acts. You know the US justice system, right? Throws you in jail immediately, done for, and they are very, very strong in that. German system is that in the very beginning they won't allow you to do anything provided it is permitted. So you can list of things. You can breathe, you can live, you can drink water. You can do only that. Whatever is not on the list, you cannot do. Okay, this is a different system. This is to prevent the crime itself from happening. They have closed down all the loopholes in such a way that you cannot operate a system, or you cannot operate a company, or you cannot do certain things. If you slightly also mistake, you cannot. There is bureaucratic process that prevent you from doing crime itself. So that's the preventive part. Here this permissive part. You do whatever you want, they'll catch you after you do a crime. Okay. So here, what they are doing, they are bringing in the permissive system kind of thing. You do whatever you want, you give the systems, will believe you. But if you do some hanky-panky, what is the real? Significant penalty. So they will trust you, but there is also penalty if something is not up to par. So that is what is here. Now here they have given a system. I will show it to you. So you know this is how it is working. If you are under AACD, which you are not, yearly you have to get approval for the post. Every year you can renew the approval. It's a headache. You don't have to worry about it. Thankfully we are not under AACD. Those people are on a different level. We are not under National Board of Accreditation also. They have also a 3 to 6 year cycle for program accreditation. We are not under that. MBA comes under that. We will be coming under NAC and NRF. NAC is also 5-year cycle. NRF is annual ranking. We are under this. Okay. Now the different part is the difference now is this one. This is a private present accreditation. This is how it is going to be. Score based multiple grade A plus B C. That is gone only binary accredited. Awaiting accreditation or not accredited. Portal is a self-disclosure. Here, that portal is not there. Earlier, whatever you put in the portal used to be only for the eyes of what is known as DVV, digital verification and validation. Okay. Here, public self-disclosure. You put it in a particular format, visible to all. So there is public accountability. Somebody will ask you, why have you put 1,000 beds while you have only 800 beds? That kind of thing. So that is what public disclosure. Only one accreditation institution, only one accreditation one. Here approved accreditation, multiple accreditations will come in. For hospitals like we have labs, multiple will come for specific focused areas. One size fits all. You compete with every other university. Sanskrit University will compete with the Health Sciences University or Yoga University. You have many universities which are of different types. Forestry University or Agriculture University. Their focus is completely different from Health Sciences. We can't compare them. But that's what was happening before. Now university type based process. So each university will be having its own process. So input process limited output. This they have made a mistake. Okay, it's highly input based. Here it is going to be oriented towards what is going to happen, what is the impact, and what is coming out. Right now, not much policy debate benefits were there as an incentive for accreditation. Right now, there will be a lot of policy which will provide a lot of benefits so that you are pushed towards better and better accreditation. If you are on the lower rank, there is a band kind of thing. You do accreditation, you will get much more benefits. That's what it is. Now, once again, this is what the process happened. This is what brainstorming they had. They had consultation, stakeholder presentation, deliberations, and this is statistics as we are right now. These are the recommendations that they have done. Okay, this is what they are planned to do. What we are going to expect right now if you go for accreditation right now in the new system. So, new criteria, framework, key indicators, and weightage. Okay, this will be changed. Right now, they will only tweak what is existing. That's what we heard. They are not going to they are not going to overhaul this whole thing because that had a larger committee and there was a consensus built. Here it will take time for a consensus to be built. So they are going to take stepwise. They are going to tweak it a little bit. And all the data will be on own servers. You have heard about it. That the data was on third-party DVD servers, which led to a lot of privacy issues being racked up. So it is going to be on Mac's own. And they are going to enhance the pool of experts. Earlier, the pool of experts was restricted only to government universities kind of thing. Now they are thinking of enhancing it. We don't know how it's going to come. This is the kind of things that they are bringing. So I do not repeat the one nation, one day. Yeah, that's the one. 1 second. I just have to show you one more thing, and then we will be done. So I told you, accredited, awaiting accreditation, not accredited. These are the ones. Yeah, this is the one. Look, I won't go into everything. Here is an example of how it is going to look at. In the curriculum, we have the input, process, outcome, impact, all of those. This is a rough one. They have not finalized it yet. But they will be looking at input, the material that we put, how many students are enrolled, how many of them are from socially economic backward, how many of them are from here, outside state, inside state, boys, girls, things like that. And then the process about the curriculum. Sorry, this is not about the curriculum. Sorry. So about the curriculum, what was the students' feedback on various aspects of the curriculum, teachers' feedback, stuff like that. Now, in the students' feedback form, you have to have a copy. I will send it through Dr. Jacob. You have to look at into the curriculum. Calls the feedback on curriculum calls for certain specific things. Has this curriculum been communicated to you? Have you been already told what to expect in this class? You know, the objectives that we have, right? Specific learning objectives have been made clear to them. The process has been made clear. All these things have been done. If you have an LMS, 99% of that will be done because you cannot automate. Otherwise, in every class you will have to keep telling them it's not very good. Method of periodic updation, review method, mechanism. These things are there. This is process. This is how outcome, how many students have passed, that is actually finished it, and what is the impact. And impact is at the very end of the course, after finishing, after completing the course, how many students go for higher education in other highly ranked institutions. They will be tracking it from now onwards because there is going to be a unique student ID. All of you know that, right? Students are going to get an ID, ABC ID as well as another ID. So it is now possible to track their journey through other institutions because of ABC also. So they will be getting credits from there, they will see. So students who are finishing here, go ahead and do MD, MS in institutions which are again highly ranked, means your ranking will also go up. So they make it. Progression towards higher level of education is overall, but for institution wise they are similar. They will also be measuring the input. How many students, how competitive is your institution? Students with what rank are preferring you? The highest rank and the lowest rank. That kind of stuff are going to be seen. So this is how it is going to be done for input, process, outcome, and impact. So you can go through this. It will take a little bit longer time to go through this individually. Any questions?
So hopefully, I mean, as we interact more in the coming days,
Yeah.
we can probably chunk it and
Exactly.
take it as small portions and
True.
plan the